Can we work it out? Only time will tell. It's gonna take
Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, thanks for joining. My name is Misty, and today I am bringing you the NotSoBerry Legacy Challenge, and this is episode number 6. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started jumping in with the family. So we are picking up right where we left off with Flint, and he has just found out from his girlfriend that they are expecting, and they both cried and then proceeded to tell the mom, Primrose, and she cried. So everyone is pretty upset. Now, I had a little bit of a chuckle about that, I'm not gonna lie. But everyone is pretty upset. Currently right now, Primrose is just going ahead and setting everyone some chores so that everyone goes ahead and helps pitch in at the house. So she is setting chores for Evie for certain days of the week and for Flint certain days of the week. Now do take into consideration both of them are teenagers and go to school, and after school Flint does have his after school sports activity kind of job thing, and that being said, she doesn't work after school, but she is expecting. But everyone is expected to go ahead and pitch in. So I think Prim's idea is if you have enough time to play around and wind up pregnant, then you have enough time to do some chores. Like, this is your penance. Welcome to reality. Get ready because you're about to be parents. So Evie is very, very tense. She does not want this baby. She does not want to be a mom. She wants to go home, but she can't go home pregnant. So she is staying here with Flint. They have had a couple of discussions about the baby, and she has let him know that she doesn't, like, she's not happy. It's like not a secret that this is not a wanted pregnancy. Okay. His singing is not getting very much better, but we're working on it. So Evie's just down here, and she is visiting a little bit with Prim. She's like, you know, this isn't what I wanted. She's just venting about her problems, like, I never expected this. This isn't what I wanted, etc., blah, blah, blah. And I do think Prim is like, you know what, Evie, like, I get it. I understand. Like, I've been in your shoes. I really do understand. But, you know, unfortunately, you guys did what you did, and this baby's coming. Like, yeah, sure, you have some decisions that you can make, and I understand that, like, it is your decision to make, but also, like, this is a discussion that you need to have with Flint, not necessarily myself. So she's like, well, I can't talk to him because every time I talk to him, he's like, oh, it's going to be okay. Like, I wasn't wanted, and look how I turned out. And she's like, and he's right. He wasn't wanted. And look how he turned out. And she's like, well, this is not something I want. So she's just loving on the dog, and she's just like, whatever, this isn't what I want, but whatever. So she's going to go ahead, and she's going to go, and she's going to have herself a little bit of a doctor's appointment. She's just going to make sure that, you know, everything's okay, and there isn't any issues. And, you know, obviously she needs to take care of her health and also it seems that she got herself a case of lice. So we're going to order her that as well because that's not fun for anyone. And it really sucks because, like, I would love to say, like, Flint is the person that gave her this problem, but, like, she's the only person Flint's ever been with. And I hate to say that, but, like, anyway, I'm not going to say that, but you guys can read my mind. The point is that I just don't know. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. So anyhow, she is in a very tense mood. She's not in a happy place at all. And I think that originally Flint was upset. And he was like, oh gosh, what are we going to do? But he's a pretty upbeat, positive person. And he's like, look how cute they are. It's kind of tragic that they're not going to work out, but they're totally not going to work out. So also, leading to my next thing, they're not going to work out. They're not in game. She is like, look, I can't do this. I don't want to raise this baby. I don't even want this baby. If you want this baby, I'll totally give you this baby. You can have this baby. You can raise this baby. You're financially able to do so. Clearly, you're happy about this. Like, originally you were crying and upset. Your mom was crying upset. Now you're like, the only thing that bothers me is that you won't shut up about it because everything's going to be fine. She's like, but I don't think it's going to be. I want to go to college. I want to have a life. I don't want this baby. And he's like, it's going to be fine. I think you're just hormonal and I understand the fear, but it's going to be okay. So she is just really, really thinking like, you're not hearing me. Like, you're not hearing me. And he's like, I am, because it's all you're doing is talking all the time about it. And she's like, Flint, you're not hearing me. Like, I love you. You're like, I do. But you're not hearing me. You're not hearing me. When you tell me and you talk over me and you tell me that everything's going to be fine, I don't feel like everything's going to be fine. He's like, but it is. He's like, have you been to the doctor? Because they can tell you everything's going to be fine. She's like, you are so infuriating. You clearly don't understand what I'm trying to tell you. He's like, I think that you're being ridiculous. She's like, fine. I'll go to the stupid doctor and they can tell me that everything's fine health-wise, but mentally I don't feel like everything's fine. He's like, well, mentally I can't help you out, but physically everything is fine. And that's what matters. And she's like, oh my God, you drive me crazy. He's like, the feeling's mutual. All right, so anyhow, he's gone on to bed because she's exhausting him, clearly. That is a really good picture of them. I really like it. So she's just going to go ahead and go on up to bed as well. She's very tense still. She's quite upset. The conversation did not at all go like she was hoping it would. I kind of feel bad for her because she just, unfortunately, he's just not hearing her. So when she gets up in the morning, what we're going to do is go ahead and have her go to the doctor's visit, and then hopefully her mail will be here with her medication for her lice. It's ridiculous. Anyway, she'll get something to eat and sleep and her medication and go to the doctor to make sure that everything's good with this little babalaroo through this evening, and we'll catch back with you guys in the morning. Actually, it looks like Prim's up and she is just having herself a bit of popcorn here. It's like the only thing they eat in this house anymore, and I don't even know why. Like, Prim is an excellent cook, but for whatever reason, they're always eating bloody popcorn. And why does the sink look like that? Okay, you have got to do some cleaning. We need sinks washed. We need laundry done. Like, what is with the slacking? She's going to go have popcorn. Like, honestly, if there isn't anything wrong with the baby, there's going to be if that's all you're going to eat is bloody popcorn all the time. Okay, well, she's just going to have popcorn with Prim here. Dusty's like, hello? Somebody pay attention to me. Somebody wash the sink. It's green. You know it's bad. When the sink is growing fungus. Okay, schedule the doctor appointment and we'll get her out to go see the doctor. And like I said, we'll get her to check the mailbox on her way out. She is just crying. She's so sad. I hate that for her. I really do. She's just crying and crying and crying. And it's so pitiful. I hate when I look at them and their eyes are just so full of tears. And you're just like, oh, you poor precious little bean. Your little bottom lip is just a quivering. Ugh. I hate it. And Prim's just like, la-di-da. You're supposed to be in there cleaning up. You better be doing it, Prim. I'm not even playing with you. Like, everything's green. Everything is green. Meanwhile, Flint's asleep. The only guy, and he's just like snoozing. Flint, why don't you actually get up and actually go, both of you even, can go ahead and go to your doctor's appointments. Everyone should have a well check, just to make sure you're well. Go get yourself a physical, get vaccinated. You know, take care of yourselves. She's going to go have herself a well visit and make sure the baby's good. Yep, go on. He's like, okay, I'm going. Oh, it's time now? Okay, I better go. Yeah, you better. You're going to miss your appointment. Yep, you too. Go on. Go to your appointment. And you go to your appointment. Everyone's off. Okay. She has arrived back home and she is really, really sad. And unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that, but she's come right back to her popcorn bowl. I mean, this girl and her popcorn. I don't know. I don't understand. She is really, really worried about being a mom. Like, she's extremely worried about it. And there's nothing I can do to fix this. But I do think that she is planning to have a very serious talk with Flint about it. And I think that she's just going to say to him, like, look, here's the deal. Everything's fine. You're right. I'm healthy. The baby's healthy. That's not the problem. The problem is nothing physical. The problem is that this is not what I want. I don't want to be a mother. I understand that you've come to terms with this, but this isn't something that I want. I want to go to school. I want to have a life. I want to go to college. I want to fall in love. Not that I don't love you, Flint, but it's not like that. Like, I love you, like, you're my best friend. I don't imagine, like, 50 years down the road being in a rocking chair with you. Like, that's not what I want from you. Like, I don't see forever after with you. Like, I just don't think you and I are forever, ever meant to be. And I think that I should leave the baby with you. And I think that after I have the baby, I should move out. And I should go and I should live with my parents. So I think, like, that's my plan. Honestly, I think that's... And he's like, yeah, okay, sure, whatever. That's hilarious. Like, you're so funny. And I don't think in the back of his mind, I think he just thinks, like, she's hormonal and she doesn't really mean it. Because he didn't take her seriously. He's just like, okay, whatever, sure, whatever. Right? But unfortunately, she is serious. And he just doesn't believe that. So... we'll see, but, like, I don't think Flint's taking a thing that she says seriously. As soon as she does get into her second trimester, we will go ahead and have her go for an ultrasound so that they can find out the sex of the baby. But they have gone ahead and become best friends, and they are just friends. So they are broken up. And decided to just go ahead and be friends. And they seem to be perfectly okay with that. Like, neither one of them got really, really upset to the point where, like, they can't be around one another. They're perfectly okay and content to just be friends. Because they're best friends, and they have been since they were little kids. So they're just moving on business as usual. It's not anything where they're both, like, so super hurt. Like, it really didn't affect them negatively. Like, they actually do love one another. It's just not that kind of... it's not that kind of love. So we have now here two best friends who are living together and are pregnant. One of them wants the baby, and the mother does not. And she has every intention of having this child. And then as soon as she has this child, she has every intention of leaving. And the father doesn't believe that she's serious, but she absolutely is. And she's several times tried to explain where she is coming from and what her stance is. And his view on it is, oh, it's fine. Everything's fine. And he doesn't believe her, but I guess in her defense, like, she has tried. And she has constantly told him, like, where she stands and that it really isn't fine. He just can't or won't see where she's coming from. Somebody needs to fix that dog's food. It's green. Like it's green. The dog's eating green food. Does anyone care? I mean, other than me? Someone. Okay. Flint, get off your treadmill and come take care of your dog. Just do it. Do it now. Because I have no idea where Evie went, but, like, she's in a bad way. She's up here pouting. Oh, she's like, I need a bed, and I need to sleep immediately. I'm so tired. Yeah, pregnancy will do that to you. It sure will. So we'll just let her get a little bit of rest, and then she's going to go down and eat. I really hope she eats an actual meal and not popcorn. Maybe I can get Prim to come down and actually cook something. Wouldn't that be a miracle? A person can hope. Prim, look at your needs. They're perfect. Do you think you could go cook something? She's like, no, I don't. I don't think I can do that. Okay, then. Thank you for being honesty. Thank you for being honest with me. There's nothing in the fridge. I honestly just... Look. Flint's like, I can order pizza. I don't know how to cook, but I can totally order us up a pizza. Such a great guy. He's like, well, hell, I don't want my baby mama to starve. Oh, you're such a good guy, Flint. So we went from popcorn to greasy pizza. Diet of champions. He's like, it wouldn't kill her to put a little weight on. Can't even tell she's pregnant. This is true, you can't. So we're just waiting on the pizza to show up. And then once it gets here, I will get Flint to get it and bring it inside. And he can call everyone to the meal. Because Evie really is hungry and she does need to get something in her belly. And then once she's done eating, she should be entering into her second trimester, and I'll get her and Flint to go ahead and head off to get an ultrasound so that we can find out what the sex of the baby is. Okay, don't just stand there. I went ahead and took the pizza inside. Go in there and call people to a meal. Go on, Flint. This is not difficult. It's not rocket science. It truly is not. And if it was, I'd be playing with the wrong character. Because that's your mother's generation. You see what I did there? Ha 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 ha. Alright. Eat you some pizza, love. They're both just sitting there eating their greasy cheese pizza in silence. She's like, well, it's better than popcorn. And he's frustrated because he's like, I'm so sick of listening to her whine and gripe about the pregnancy. Honestly, let's just go. Let's just get this over with. She's like, but I'm not done eating. He's like, let's go, Evie. And she's like, okay, jeez. Don't rush me. So we'll just throw this in the fridge. Don't want it to go bad. And I also am going to need to make the make Flint's room, like the section of Flint's room upstairs that like has the couch and the TV and all of that. I'm gonna have to turn that into a nursery. So it used to be like cut in half. I'm gonna have to basically do that again, only I'm not putting a wall between. You'll see. I'll have to do it. I have to turn it back into a nursery again. Because we're about to have a baby. So let's go ahead and go upstairs and do that really quick. We'll turn that section back into a nursery, and then we will put the ultrasound on the wall and find out what we're having. Oh, he's just upstairs singing. He's in a great mood. He must be happy about the news, whatever the news is. All right, let's decorate, people.
Can we work it out? Only time will tell. It's gonna take a lot, 'cause we've been through hell. I can't be without you. I've tried and I failed. So can we work it out? Only time will tell. Why do you keep telling me nothing? But I know all your flaws, at least they say something. Still I try to connect with you through your eyes. Your eyes. What is on your mind? I think it's time to speak. I have crossed the line, but no, not just me. I'm feeling something that goes beyond us. Us. Can we work it out? Only time will tell. It's gonna take a lot, 'cause we've been through hell. I can't be without you. I've tried and I failed. So can we work it out? Yeah. Only time will tell. I still want all of you and I know all your colors. And I guess 'cause of that I can think of no others. Yeah, I need you to breathe. Without you I'm lost. I'm lost, yeah. What is on your mind? I think it's time to speak. I have crossed the line, but no, not just me. I'm feeling something that goes beyond us. Us, us. Can we work it out? Only time will tell. It's gonna take a lot, 'cause we've been through hell. I can't be without you. I've tried and I failed. So can we work it out? Yeah. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Tell. Work it out. No, no. What is on your mind? I think it's time to speak. I have crossed the line, but no, not just me.
Okay, so I have decorated the nursery and this is what it looks like. And now let's go ahead. It's time for the moment of truth. We have our results here and basically it says the above named patient is carrying one baby and it will most likely be a boy. So there you go, folks. That's it. We're having ourselves a boy. So we're gonna have another little boy. Now, that all being said, this baby is not necessarily the heir. So leave me name suggestions in the comments below. I'm gonna, when this baby is born, we're just gonna name it Baby Plum. So all the names for that Graygen has, because he's going to be having a baby with each of the relationships that he's in. So all of the 3 failed relationships and the successful relationship, which would be the 4th relationship. So we'll be having at least 4 babies in this generation. All 4 of them will have names that need to be Plum related. So we'll have 4 Plum related kind of names, and so we will decide which child is going to be the heir. So this baby might not be the heir because we're going to have 4 different mothers with 4 different babies to choose from. So we'll get to decide which one's going to be the heir, and you guys will have a decision to help me make on who we choose is going to be the heir. So do give me a name suggestions in the comments below for this baby's name, but it is a boy. So boy Plum names. And So now that we know that the baby is a boy, we are calling over some family members because Flint is excited about the news, and he actually wants to celebrate because he's happy about this baby. Now remember, initially he was upset, but now he's happy. Evie is not happy at all, but Flint is happy about the news, and so he's excited about it. Primrose is, I think, neither happy nor sad. She's just like, whatever, it is what it is. She has gone downstairs because she is making a baby shower cake to do like a baby reveal kind of thing, right? Because she's trying to be supportive, and she's also trying to cheer up Evie. And she knows that Evie's sad. She knows that Evie doesn't want this baby, but I think that Prim is trying to let her know, like, we're here for you, and we're supportive of you, and you're not alone, and I understand what you're feeling, but you're not alone. Like, Prim was alone in it, right? And she's not. So I guess the good part in this is when Prim went through it, you know, Kaysen didn't want Flint either, but Flint does want this baby. So it is a little bit different because at least one of the parents is happy about this child. So Prim is trying to make Evie feel better. So they are calling people over. They're going to have themselves a quote unquote baby reveal shower kind of thing with just like the family members. So they're going to call over Keegan. They're going to call over Phoenix and Blaze and the wives and the kids. And there's the beautiful cake that Prim has made. Isn't it the cutest thing you ever saw? So we'll pull out the pizza that Flint ordered, and the cake is so cute. Oh my god, it's so cute. And we'll just go ahead and we'll let her go to the bathroom first. But then we'll call everyone over to have a slice of cake and a slice of pizza and whatever. And we're just going to visit with everyone and let them know, like, hey, we're having a boy, and we'll visit with the family and just try to make it a little bit of a celebration. We haven't seen the family in a while. You guys haven't seen the girls since they were toddlers, and they are now children, and they're gorgeous. Phoenix and Blaze's daughters are so pretty. We don't get to see them very, very often because we don't play with the extended parts of the family, but I did want you guys to go ahead and see them. And yeah, they're absolutely gorgeous, the girls. So we're just going to spend this time celebrating the fact that Flint is having a son and visiting with all of the berries, and hopefully it will cheer up Evie some. Probably not, but Prim is trying, and if nothing else, at least Prim is trying to be supportive of her son as well. So there's that. She's going to come down and chat a little bit with the family as well, but I think mostly she just wants that cake. She's craving something sweet, I think, a little bit. She's like, hey, everybody, come have some cake. She's like, thinking to herself, I really just want to get this bloody cake. This is like a celebration of what I don't want out of my face, right? But look how pretty that cake is. Like, it's absolutely beautiful. For the record, that's part of the Granny's cookbook. Love it. So everyone's sitting down to have some cake, and I absolutely just love that for them, that they're having so much fun with this. And that is Caleb Vitor in this save file. He looks very different. Probably isn't as sweet. If you watch one of my other series, you'll get that reference, and if not, you'll have to go check out my Hartford series because you'll get a spiel on that insider note there. So as you can see, more popcorn? Are you kidding me, Flint? He's like, well, pizza, cake, popcorn, like, don't those things go together? Not really, but I guess. So some of the family is going ahead and leaving, and that's perfectly fine. You can tell, like, I think they can tell kind of like it's a little bit awkward just because, like, the mom-to-be is sitting all by herself. She's not really, like, you can just tell. Like, she's, yeah. Anyhow, look how cute the girls are. Like, ugh, they're so pretty. The berry jeans are so lovely. I believe that's Blaze and his daughter. Like, okay, I'm out, I'm going. And she's like, I'm so tired. I'm just going to bed. She's over this group of people. She doesn't want to be here anymore. She's like, can everyone just go home? And then, yeah, I do think that was Blaze. Blaze and his wife, and that was his daughter. And then Phoenix in the one in the kitchen, and then their daughter's the redhead. So everyone is just now going ahead to leave the quote-unquote baby shower. And she is just going to go ahead and head off to bed. She's really, really tired. She's really, really sad. And she's not happy. She's just really not happy. And especially after having all of the family around, it's made it all even more real. Oh no, she's just decided to nap on the couch. That's even worse. But anyway, having all the family around has only made it more clear to her that her feelings have just been made more clear to her. Like, even what she had originally thought now is even clearer, just from seeing all of the berries gathered together. And we are currently in our 3rd trimester, so I'm just waiting on Evie to decide she wants to have this baby. She's just not happy about it. Okay, she's just not happy about it. And yeah. So we did find out she was having a boy, and so that's great. The shower is now over, and she is very upset. She's like, okay, everyone's leaving. I can finally go downstairs without being bombarded with everybody's like, yay, congrats. I'm gonna have me some pizza. He's like sick and tired of hearing about it. He's extremely happy to find out that it's going to be a boy. So he's finally come around to the fact that they're having a baby and it's going to be a boy. So he's thrilled. So he's happy now. She, not so much. So Flint's come around to this idea. She has not. She did break up with him and tell him that she did want to just be friends. So we are at that place where they now are just friends, and so we know that once she does have this baby, we are definitely going to be moving Evie out back to her home with her parents, and the baby is going to be staying with us. And on down the road, who is actually going to be heir, because they're all going to have different mums. Fun for us. Yay! But we do know that Evie is not in game. They have already broken up. This will be the first failed relationship and our first baby in this series once she finally does go ahead and give birth. He is just going ahead and working out a little bit. Currently his fitness is at level 5. His singing is still low. It's at level 3. So once he's done working out, maybe we'll go ahead and have him... Yeah, I know, Flint. It's fine. Maybe we'll have him go ahead and go in here and just do a bit of singing. We'll do a sing song. Sing a pop song. You can sing Tomorrow Today. That sounds like a great plan. What is wrong with you? Uncomfortable. Okay, but why are you uncomfortable? I don't know. Eat. You're not even hungry. Don't eat. Go run around or something. Can you go like outside and... Oh, it's cold. I don't think you even know what you want to do. Just go to sleep. All right. And what about you? You're hungry. So you're going to have some pizza. And you're going to sing, but you also are hungry. You're also tired. And it is Monday at 7, and everyone has school tomorrow. So once you're done singing for a bit, you are going to need to get yourself into bed. They're no longer dating, but they are best friends. So I wonder if it'll let them sleep together. Let's find out. I don't actually know if it will let them since they're no longer in a relationship. I don't know if it'll allow them to sleep in the same bed. Can you not just like throw that away instead of leaving it there on the thing? That'd be great. I would really appreciate that. And as a matter of fact, go ahead and empty this popper because otherwise Evie's just going to eat the popcorn and she won't actually eat real food. Are you tired? No. Cook something because I want her to actually eat real food. So go ahead and make shin ramyeon. Make a party size. That way she'll eat real food. Because, you know, she is expecting, we do want her eating normal, actual food, not popcorn. Because look, she's going to wake up hungry. Oh, it did let them. It did let them go ahead and sleep in the same bed because they are pretty decent. Like, their relationship, like, they're best friends. So that's good. All right, so she is just going ahead and cooking up some food here. That way they will have some stuff in the fridge. She's like, well, probably she's going to grab a bite when she's done because she's hungry. You might as well go ahead and make some mac and fried chicken when you're done. We'll make 2 meals and throw it in the fridge. That way there's leftovers because I think the fridge is completely empty. She's not been cooking in quite some time. And you're the cook of the house because, let's face it, the teenagers don't know what the heck they're doing. They wouldn't be able to do nothing without you. Yeah, that's fine. Grab yourself a bite and then make some more food. They are just sleeping and that's lovely. We love to see it. She's like, how are they even going to get on without you, Prim? You know, she's like, they're not. And I feel really sorry for their baby. Yeah, well, you know what? We felt that way about Flint. We did, because you were a shit mom. But it is what it is. You finally grew up. It only took you becoming an adult. He'll get there. He will. Eventually, he will get there. She's like, I'm not convinced. We weren't convinced about you. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we've got going on here. So we've got one failed relationship that we can check off. And that's about it, really. I'm going to go ahead and write down our Gen 5 is a Plum. Because I will forget. Look at her go. She's like thrilled with this cooking stuff. She's like, woo, it's great. All right, Evie, I need to look at your pregnancy status and we need to see where we're at with that. We are 3rd trimester in 8 hours. Prenatal appointment needed. Oh no. Okay. Healthcare services. Schedule a doctor's appointment for Evie. Is that all that said? She still has crab lice. And did the mail not ever come? You know, Evie, you're having a rough way of it. Oh, the mail came. We'll send her out to get the mail. Come on, get out of bed. I'm sure it's probably in the bed. I mean, it's not in the bed. Well, it might be, actually. It's probably in the mailbox. Love. Alright, go ahead and go out there and check the mail. And your medicine's probably in the mailbox. What are you wearing? Do you even have pants on? Oh, yeah, you do. They're just... It didn't look like it. Who are you? Who are you? It's time for Evie's appointment. Already? Okay. Yes, she can go to her appointment. Did she get her stuff? Yes. Okay. Go to your appointment, Evie. There we go. $120 for the appointment. Babies are expensive, you know? And when she gets back, we will find out. I was going to say, are you eating that too, you heifer? But she didn't. Clean that up. And now what's wrong with you? Nothing. There ain't nothing wrong with you. It's fine. All right. And let's see. What's wrong with you now? You're neurotic. You're angry because you're a hothead. Intense itching. That's fine. As soon as you come back, we're going to get you in the bathtub. We're going to let you take a bath, and we're going to fix that problem right away. Right away. We're going to give you a bath. Right away. I promise we're going to fix it. Right up. And I would love to say that, would Evie like to know the gender of her baby? Well, you had an ultrasound and you told us it was a boy, but sure. After a moment of feeling Evie's belly, it is the doctor's expert opinion and joyful job to announce that she is going to have a baby boy. We knew that already, but thank you. I'm glad it was confirmed and it is accurate that we absolutely definitely are having a boy. That's great news. She's still not happy about it. And our Bill's doctor wasn't overly concerned about the baby or her, but encouraged Evie to get some more exercise and follow a healthy diet. Evie is back from the doctor. Evie is now in the second trimester and should schedule her next prenatal visit. Only one prenatal visit is needed per trimester. Awesome. Go ahead and use this medicine, sweet girl. We'll get you all fixed up and you'll be all better and whatever the case is. Okay. So you had your prenatal appointment. That was great. And what, now you need another one? No, you're good. You're sad from a pet's death. Oh, she must have had a pet in the family die. Okay. Well, you're very pregnant. You are about to go into your third trimester, and then you're gonna... What's this? You're having back pain from your baby. Well, it happens to the best of us. It does. Back pain. Another prenatal is needed. And other than that, she has dry skin. I'm pretty sure I can give you some lotion. It's absolutely fine, honey. Don't be even worried about it. Here. Can't you apply some lotion? Hold on. Summon the island elements. Nope. Let's not do that and say we did. Apply some lotion. That'll help you with your dry skin. Now, go downstairs and get yourself something to eat because you're hungry and you need to feed your baby. Look how little your bump is. You're supposed to be in your second trimester and look how tiny you are. Can't even tell. But that's okay. She's playing video games again. What are you doing? You're just going to sleep your life away. Get out of bed. Go potty and shower because honestly, this is ridiculous. Go work out on a workout machine. Well, I'm pinning that because that is actually something you do need to do. You're choosing to eat pizza. She made a delicious meal for you. Why are you crying, honey? She's like, my life is over. Your life is not over because you're going to give your baby to Flint. He's going to take care of everything and you're going to go move back in with your parents and it'll be fine. You guys have already discussed that you're going to make popcorn? Okay. I tried to make her not eat popcorn, but that is all this child wants during this pregnancy is bloody popcorn. She is a popcorn machine eating thing. Look at her. She's like eating pizza, eating popcorn, it's a wonder you're that skinny. Really? All you eat's junk food. Well, you might as well throw that away. You're just standing there waiting on it to pop anyhow. Good gracious. It's fine. We're getting oh so terribly close. I'm surprised you're in such a decent mood. You need lotion too. Well, can't you guys just do this autonomously? Just, you know, put lotion on if you got dry skin. That should be a thing. Here, apply some lotion to yourself. What about you? He's like, I'm fantastic. That's awesome. I would like to adult now. I feel like I'm old enough now that I should be allowed to go out anywhere I want and do whatever I want. Can you treat me? Sweet girl. No. You were doing whatever you wanted whenever you wanted and you got yourself knocked up. So I don't think that's the best plan. I think you should have this baby and go back home to your parents and continue being a little girl. That's exactly what I think you should do. She's like, yeah, that's probably a good plan. Yeah, it probably is. Why don't you read something? Here, read that. Whatever that was. I didn't even read it. I just told you to read it. You're browsing art. You're drinking water. We love it. We really do. You're reading a book. 3rd trimester in 3 hours. Now you're playing a game. That is not what I told you to do. She's decided that reading is not as fun as playing video games. I suppose I could understand that. Look how cute little Flint was. Not that he's not cute now, but look how adorable he was. And then they grow up, you know? And then they grow up. And they look like this. Although he's still precious. He's like, okay, I'm gonna go play some basketball. Yeah. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys in a minute. By the way, he's out past curfew. So, knock on door. He's not being very responsible right now, but that's okay. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. She's probably going to cuss him out. She's like, come on in. Hook up. Wow, that's fast. Be respectful. Don't just go in there and... That's not nice.
Funny Dawi, Ubara. Oh, Fala Chaba, Flamon Shush, Ulak, Yemful. Rudy.
He's like, well, how are you? I heard that you moved in here and that it was abandoned, but it seems that you got it fixed right up. She's like, yeah, I did.
Shamagra Brahe. Gonna Benu. Uxin now.
It's really cold out.
Choke.
You want to maybe, I don't know, light a fire? He's like, the house looks absolutely beautiful. I love what you've done with the place. You know, I saw it about 2 weeks ago, and it really, really looked bad. Let's see what he... I don't think they like each other. She's very uncomfortable. Flint's sentiments about Trinity. First impression, he has a crush on her, and he thinks she's interesting. First impression about Flint is that he's proper and polite. It's nice to meet someone who has a clear respect for others and everything around. Flint thinks that she's very unattractive. He perceives her as very unattractive, but he has a crush on her. What?
Gansum. Happy I'm a Palachapa. A Bazric Tumbra Zanoy. Frinkashow. Kaja.
Spino?
Eh?
Vinay.
Darn applause.
That doesn't even make sense. If he thinks she's very unattractive, why in the world would he why would he crush on her?
Typical.
Monzo.
Farpik anana.
Vinay.
Sineg. Buna.
Spino.
Well, anyhow, they seem to be getting on pretty good. I don't understand the whole he doesn't think she's attractive, but he has a crush on her thing, but I think it's adorable that he has a crush on her. And so they are just playing a little bit of soccer ball here. He is completely breaking curfew, but he's feeling playful. He has a lot of romantic things here and playful things here. He really, I think, is enjoying spending time with her. And he's got quite a bit. Oh, he thinks she looks scary. Oh, that's why, because he thinks she looks scary. Because of her being a scary look. Yeah, her trait. Well, I don't know. I just don't agree with that. So that might be something we might have to look into. But, yeah. Where'd they go? Oh, there. He just helped himself to some soup.
Da bishi. Bunch of plus noi. Dorna em kafloof. So terrific.
They've already got a little bit of romance.
Saloy Sarabin. You know Shelsh. Clevitate board.
Okay, well, they seem to be able to get on quite well all by themselves. Like, I'm not really having to kind of mold this conversation. They're just kind of chatting all on their own, which is really, really nice when you find two Sims that just get on all by themselves. I do kind of want him to get to know her a little bit and find out what her traits are. I mean, we know what her traits are, but...
Lush Manza.
Hey, Bruce.
Wafitab. Muchi Pichi. Masti Scorpina. Walbish. Dorne Barbamul Gensiba. Pasana Diola? Oh, Shubirao.
Is he leaving? Yeah, he's going to school. Okay, so he's heading off to school. They had a little bit of time to get to know one another. They're a little bit up for friendship, a little bit of romance, just a little. So yeah, they had just a little bit of time to spend together, getting to at least meet one another. Evie is caring for herself. It seems like Prim's working on her mischief. So I'll catch back with you guys when everyone returns from their day at school, etc. She's not a happy camper, though. She's very, very upset. She has a thing here that says presents tomorrow. Oh, because it's Winterfest tomorrow. Well, lovely. It would seem that you're having a baby today, so Merry Christmas. Can I not get you to the doctor, though? Like, I really think you need to go to the doctor. What are you watching that's making you so sick? Oh, romance. Okay, well, you don't have to watch it. Why don't you come in here and, like, I don't know, do some laundry? Or not. Here, move it to the dryer. That'll get you busy. Don't you think? She's like, do I look like I want to do laundry? Well, you didn't look like you wanted to do... Alright, Flint just got the results from his success determination test. His scores aren't quite as high as they hoped they would be. Should he sign up to retake the test or just be happy with what he has? I think he would just be happy with the scores he has. He didn't get 100. He got 98, which is pretty darn good. Now, not retaking the test means he's happier and less stressed out. Good. Winterfest starts tomorrow. That's awesome. All right, and you're going to go ahead and watch the laundry. All right, you do that. What is this? Chat with Melanie. Okay, you can do that. I'll let you. We got dirty dog food, so can you empty that? For some reason, nobody's taking care of the dog. And you can give the dog fresh food. And I'm assuming, yeah, if you want to go to college, that's fine. But I would imagine you're going to want to first take care of having the baby. Why? I can't help it, okay? I can't help it. She's worried. No matter how Evie feels about pregnancy, being a pregnant teen... Okay. Well, it went away. So clearly she's not worried about it anymore. She's a snob. She thinks this place is not decorated inspiringly. So she hates it here anyway. She's not a happy person. She's just not. She's just not a happy person. She doesn't like it here. She doesn't like our decorating. She doesn't like being pregnant. She's just miserable. All in all, she's just a miserable human being. Oh, you come up here and do a greeting pose. It'll make you happy. She's like, no, what would make me happy would be getting this baby out of me and getting the hell out of Dodge. Well, I mean, that can be arranged as well, but not until you go into labor. Like, I can't make you have a baby until you go into labor. I tried. It wouldn't work. But look how little her little bump is. She's the tiniest little pregnant thing ever.
Shorg.
Where are you headed? I wanted to get a photo of you. Oh, she is not. That's kind of perfect, though. That face says a lot. It sure does say a lot. Thank you. You can carry on with your madness, Your Highness. She's like, just let me go. Just let me go be mad at the TV. In my yoga pants. And my cute little belly. Very good. Could you go into labor anytime soon, though? Honestly, we just want to see the baby. That's all we care about at this point. So, we're going to fast forward until incoming phone call. Evie, I've been thinking of getting a new job. What do you think? I think you should follow your heart. But I called you so I didn't have to decide myself. Well, that's not my problem. Are you in labor? We're fast forwarding because I want your best friend to come home. Thank you, Keegan. We appreciate everything. We'd like to come over. Justin would like to come over and hang out. Is that okay? Yeah, sure. Fill your boots. I don't really care. Okay, stop for a moment. Flint, what are you up to? He's doing his homework. Well, you're such a good guy. What has she got going on? I said stop for just a moment. Still question mark, question mark. Prenatal appointment that I can't book. It's late. I should sleep from being a judger. Well, back pain. Wants food. Look at the rainbow of crap. Just go into labor already. Evie. You know what? Go to the bathroom, Evie. Go to the bathroom, Evie. And Flint, you know what you should do? You should do something fun because you want to do something fun. You think homework's fun. Oh, be still my beating heart. You're just like the rest of the berries. You are a berry through and through. Can you clean and replace that when you're done? That'd be awesome. What about you? Are you going to have this baby or what? Evie, I swear to goodness, you and I are about to go rounds Oh, now you want to eat real food. Does that mean you're actually... Look at that. You're about to do laundry. That's what you're about to do. You gonna throw it in the floor, you're gonna do it. Look, you're actually eating that fried chicken and mac and cheese. I'm proud. Instead of popcorn. She only made that 2 days ago for you. And you're gonna eat that right before you go into labor. You're gonna wish you hadn't ate that. When you're sick as a dog. There's a rumor going around that a crazy party's happening at the chalet right now. Do you want to come to join me? No, I don't. I'm about to have a baby. He's like, are you though? Are you really? Because you've been saying that all day. Yeah, I get it. All right? But I am actually about to have a baby. It's midnight. You know what they say. What do they say? I don't know. Something about a moon. I don't think it's a full moon. Evie, I don't. Well, it probably ain't, but I'm having this baby. Look at me. I'm huge. I can't keep it in any longer. I can't. I just can't do it. Do laundry. Add to washing machine. What are you doing? All right, fine. Yeah, I know. I'm crying about it too. Go to bed. We aren't having this baby tonight. I'm pissed about it, actually. You didn't clean up after yourself, did you? Of course not. There, you also got that from the rest of the berries. Okay, I'm fast forwarding until she... Was that a word? I'm fast forwarding through until she goes into labor. Because I can't deal with this. Here we go. Ultra speed. I'm just going to put it on her, too. Alright, Evie. Pressure's on. I was going to say no pressure, but the total pressure. We're just going to stare at you until you pop this kid out. Oh, great. Prim's on her period. We want you to have a baby and Prim's on her period. Just pop it out. Just tell me you're having a baby. I just love detailed things, Prim says. Well, you know what I love? Evie in labor. You know that what's not happening? Evie in labor. I just want to trade one sim for another. Is that too much to ask? I know. Beggars, choosy. There's a word. There's a saying. I don't know. Evie. Don't make me MC command you. Because I'll do it. I'm telling you right now, if you don't give me this baby. We aren't even blinking. I'm stressing out. Alright, that's it. That's all. I can't deal. People, I can't deal. If she does not go into labor by 5 a.m., I'm doing it myself. Do you hear me? You got 30 minutes. Evie, 30 minutes. And if you don't do it, yeah, see it blinking? It's like, oh shit, she ain't even playing. Kid, it knew I was serious. It was like, shit, she is mean. Yeah, you have no idea. Alright, we're having a baby. She's like, I gotta pee. Well, you better hurry up. I will give you the grace to go pee. She's like, no, I don't even want to make you mad. Good. That makes me even happier. Evie's having a baby. Look how happy I am now. Yay. Alright, Evie. Here we go. She's like, I hate Flint. I hate his guts. Best friends don't do this to other best friends. You stupid. It's a boy. Alright, let's roll because, again, this name is not staying this. I would need a boy Plum themed name. Moises? Oh, people, please give me something other than that because I will not be able to say that for long. Alright. Let's just say Baby M for now. Baby? Because that's easier than... you know what? Actually, let's just say Baby Plum. Baby Plum, no, you're, Baby Plum, Berry. Actually, we'll give this Delgato, Berry. Okay. What a long name. Oh my god, I'm in love. Okay. Don't cry, my sweet. Don't cry, don't cry. Oh my God. Hi, sweet baby. Flint, where you at? Get up here and be your dad. Do it right now. Flint, come bottle feed this baby. You don't got time to panic. Get up here. Look at her. She's like... Where's she at? She's like... She's like, so I don't think I can do this. And I am going to have a talk with Flint when he comes downstairs. But motherhood is not something that I'm looking forward to doing. And I know that you understand this because you didn't want Flint when you were my age. Or maybe even older, because, I mean, I don't know how old you were, but you're probably older. Let's be honest. So I'm actually going to tell him that I'm moving back home with my parents. And she's like, okay, dear. I'm sure he'll be fine. Oh, well, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. Okay. All right, great. Look how happy he looks. So she's just going to tell him that, where's she at? She's going to say, I am exhausted. And she's going to say to him, I you know that I wanted to be in school and I didn't want to have a baby, and this was never part of the plan. This is not what I wanted for my life. I tried to explain that to you. You kept telling me it was going to be okay. It's not going to be okay. I don't want to be a mother right now. I understand that you and I are very different people, and I know that you are willing to do this. I understand that you want our child, and I'm not saying that I never will want our child, but as of right now, this is not what I want. So I am actually going to leave. I'm going to move out, and I don't want to have anything to do with the baby for now. I want to just go home to my parents and live my life. I want to be a teenager, and then I want to go to college, and I want to grow up. And one day I will probably get married, and one day I will probably go ahead and have a family and do all of those things. But now is not the time for any of those things. And I'm really, really sorry that I have to do all these things to you and tell you all of these things, but this is just the way that I feel. And Prim's just sitting there like, oh, okay, this is awkward. But I just wanted you to understand that, like, I do care about you. You are my best friend, and, you know, I hope that you understand this is nothing against you. I want what's best for not only myself, but I think this is also best for baby Plum. And Flint's like, baby what? She's like, I didn't know what to name it, and so I named it Baby Plum. You can name it whatever you want, I don't really care. And he's like, you named our child Baby Plum? And she's like, well, no, yes, you can name the baby whatever you want, it's irrelevant. It's your baby, and I'm moving out. And so, yeah, I'm just, I'm gonna leave. So, yeah. I hope you understand. So she's gonna move. So he's mad. He doesn't understand. He's like, I can't believe this is actually happening. Like, I thought that, you know, I understood us breaking up. I understood, like, you wanted us to just be friends and, like, we could do this as best friends, and that was completely okay. But you didn't make it clear that, like, this wasn't what you wanted, like, at all. You weren't saying, like, hey, I'm completely leaving and not gonna be a mother, I'm not gonna be a part of this child's life. Like, you weren't saying anything like I don't think I understood, like, that's what you meant. You meant, like, you're done. And she was like, yeah, absolutely, that's exactly what I meant. And he's like, okay, well, that's a little different, don't you think? And she's like, it is, but I tried to explain to you, like, you kept saying, oh, Evie, it'll be fine, oh, Evie, it'll be fine. No, Flint, no, it's not, because I don't want this baby, and you wouldn't listen to the fact that I didn't want this baby, and if I had it my way, I just wouldn't have had this baby at all. I would have just done away with this baby, but you were so like, oh, it'll be fine. Look, I wasn't wanted, and look how I turned out. So, like, friends? And he's like, sure, friends, yeah. Evie, I think you should just go ahead and go. Honest, just go. So, she's gonna leave, and, yeah. It may take a little bit of time for them to be able to be close again, but she's definitely going to do what she needs to do to do what's best for herself. And like she said, in the back of her mind, she does feel like this is what's best for baby Plum as well. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this episode here. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you are notified when another episode goes live. And I will see you guys in our next NotSoBerry Legacy episode. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and fly away. Bye, y'all.